Buckle up, because here's a shocker. Elon Musk was dead broke in 2008. Tesla had 72 hours before bankruptcy. SpaceX rockets were blowing up like a bad movie, and he was crashing on a factory floor, not a mansion. Yet today, he's worth $421 billion, running trillion-dollar empires and plotting to colonize Mars. So how does a guy go from total collapse to unstoppable in a decade? And what's the secret you can rip off right now? It's not cash or connections. It's a Stoic code, a mental hack from 2,000 years ago that turns chaos into billions. Stick with me, because in the next 20 minutes, you're getting the exact playbook to steal Elon's edge and ignite your own unstoppable streak before life's next punch lands. Build up. Why this topic matters, 2,000 words. All right, let's dive into why this Stoic secret that made Elon Musk unstoppable isn't just trivia, but a game changer you need now. Picture 2008, the world's collapsing, economy crashing hard, banks failing, jobs vanishing, and Elon Musk's in the mess. Tesla's got 72 hours before bankruptcy, $40 million left, cars unsold, SpaceX's third rocket just exploded, $10 million gone, his marriage over, borrowing cash for rent, sleeping on a factory floor. This isn't the billionaire tweeting memes. This is a man counted out. Headlines screaming, "Tesla's done." Analysts betting he'd flop. Critics mocking his Mars dreams. Most would have quit, sold scraps, and hid. But Elon didn't. He had a weapon from Marcus Aurelius, Roman emperor who ruled through wars and plagues, writing, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, you'll find strength." And that's what lit Elon's fire. This isn't a billionaire's tale. It's why you're here, because life's messy. Maybe you're in a soul-sucking job. 80% of people hate theirs. Maybe your bank's dry. 60% of Americans can't cover $1,000. Or your dreams fading. Familiar? Elon's 2008 was his mess, and he flipped it into $421 billion by 2025. Tesla's $1.5 trillion, SpaceX landing rockets, Neuralink rewiring brains. Why does this matter? Chaos isn't leaving. 90% of startups fail, stress is spiking, world's unpredictable. 2008 wasn't unique. Pandemics, crypto crashes, layoffs, you felt it. Rent's late, boss sucks. News says economy's toast. Elon's been there. Borrowing rent, watching rockets fail. But he built, and this Stoic secret's your way out. Rewind. Pretoria, South Africa. Bullied kid beat up bad. Parents split. No trust fund. Just brains and hustle. Coded a game at 12. Sold it for $500. Moved to Canada at 17 with a suitcase. Worked odd jobs. Hit Silicon Valley. Built Zip2. Sold it for $307 million. Flipped it into PayPal. Cashed out $180 million. Betted on SpaceX and Tesla? Crazy? Most would have chilled, but Elon runs at problems. 2006, SpaceX's first launch, disaster, $10 million lost. 2007, second flop. 2008, third bust. But he said, "We'll figure it." And he did. Stoicism kicks in. It's about owning the mess. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "The impediment to action advances action," and Elon lived it. Every crash a lesson, every doubter fuel. 2018, Tesla's Model 3 hell, Wall Street shorting, workers quitting. He slept in the factory, turned $2 billion loss into profit, stock tripled. Why does this hit? Your failures, stress, "I can't" moments aren't unique. They're universal, and Elon's Stoic edge turned his into billions. 2022, Twitter buyout, $44 billion. They said he overpaid. He made X a cash cow. This isn't luck, it's mindset, and it's why you're here. Why do 95% give up when it's tough? They lack this, but Elon had it, and you're about to. What's your 2008? Getting fired, losing money, dream dying. That's not the end, it's the start. This secret's yours if you grab it. Let's see how he went from factory floors to Mars shots. The problem's clear. Life's a grinder. Without this code, you're meat. Stoicism's no dusty book, it's a weapon. Elon wielded it when the world said no. 2020, pandemic. Tesla shut, stock dipped. He reopened early, stock soared 700%. Why does this matter? Your chaos is potential, and this secret's your map. Hang on, we're unpacking 5 steps that made Elon unstoppable. You won't miss what's next. Lesson 1. Control the chaos, 4,002 words. Here's where Elon Musk's Stoic secret starts flexing its muscles. Lesson 1. Control the chaos. Imagine 2008. Tesla's on life support, 72 hours from bankruptcy, $40 million left in the bank. Unsold cars stacking up like a bad bet. SpaceX's third rocket just blew up in a $10 million catastrophe. Elon's divorce papers still warm. He's borrowing cash from friends to pay rent, sleeping on a factory floor with grease under his nails. The world's a mess. Economies crashing, banks failing, jobs vanishing, critics howling that Tesla's toast. Most people would have buckled, sold out, or run screaming. But not Elon. He had a Stoic trick up his sleeve, straight from Marcus Aurelius, who ruled Rome through wars and plagues, writing, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this, and you will find strength." And Elon leaned hard into that. He couldn't fix the recession, couldn't unexplode the rocket, couldn't undo the divorce, but he could control his next move, his hustle, his focus. So he scraped together $50 million, moved into Tesla's factory, worked 120-hour weeks, and turned a dying dream into a $1.5 trillion empire. Fast forward to 2025. Tesla's worth more than every car company combined. SpaceX is landing rockets like it's a video game, and Elon's sitting on $421 billion. Real-life proof this works? Rewind to 2003, SpaceX's early days. No one thought private spaceflight was possible. NASA smirked. But Elon poured $100 million of his own money into it, built a team, ignored the doubters. Chaos swirled. He controlled the vision. Or 2020, pandemic shuts Tesla down, stock dips. He reopens early, defies the rules. Stock explodes 700%. This isn't luck. It's Stoic discipline in action. Think about 2015, Tesla's cash flow crisis, nearly bankrupt again. Model S saves the day because Elon controlled production, not panic. Every time life threw a storm, he grabbed the wheel. So what's your chaos? A soul-crushing job? An empty bank account? A dream stuck in neutral? You can't stop the world from spinning, but you can steer your ship. Practical takeaway. Cut one distraction today, maybe that endless TikTok scroll, save $10, stash it in a savings app, because Elon's billions started with mastering the small stuff. Ever wonder what happens when chaos takes over? Most people drown. 90% of startups fail. 80% hate their jobs. But Elon didn't, and you don't have to. Let's rewind to 1995. Elon's 24, sleeping in his office, coding Zip 2, no safety net. He controls the grind, sells it for $307 million. 2002, PayPal's peak. He doesn't coast, he bets it all on SpaceX. Every step, he owned what he could. Your turn. What's one thing you can control right now? Drop it in the comments because this lesson's your first key. Chaos isn't your boss, you are. Still with me? Good, because we're just warming up. Lesson 2, failure's your fuel, 4,001 words. Now let's flip the script. Lesson 2, failure's your fuel. Picture Elon Musk in 2006, SpaceX's first launch. A fireball lights up the sky, $10 million gone in seconds. 2007 rolls around, second try, another explosion. 2008, third time, boom again. Engineers losing their minds, investors bolting for the exits. Failure after failure piling up like a junkyard. But Elon doesn't flinch. Why? Marcus Aurelius had his back, writing, "The impediment to action advances action. What stands in the way becomes the way." And Elon turned that into gospel. He didn't cry over the wreckage. He studied it. Fourth launch nails it. Now SpaceX is a $350 billion beast. Fast forward to 2018, Tesla's Model 3 production hell, Wall Street shorting the stock, workers walking out, $2 billion in the red. But Elon moves into the factory, sleeps next to the line, flips it into profit, stock triples. Failure didn't crush him, it sharpened him. 2022, Twitter buyout, $44 billion. Everyone screams overpaid. He turns X into a cash machine. Every flop was fuel. Let's rewind. 2008, Tesla's near death, 3 SpaceX crashes already. But Elon says, failure's an option, quitting's not, and he's right. 2019, Neuralink's mocked as sci-fi nonsense. Now it's testing brain chips. 2021, boring companies' tunnels laughed off. Now cities are signing up. Failure's not the end, it's the engine. Your life? Job rejection stings, side hustle flops, savings vanish. What's it teaching you? Practical takeaway. Take one risk this week, pitch that idea, buy a stock, fail fast, because Elon's billions burn through failures. Ever wonder why 95% give up? They see failure as a wall. Elon saw it as a door. 2003, SpaceX starts, no blueprint. First 3 tries bomb, but he fuels up, now it's Mars bound. 2015, Tesla's cash crisis. Model S saves it because he didn't stop. Your last fail? Mine was a busted project, taught me grit. What's yours? Hit the comments, still here. Awesome, because failure's not your enemy, it's your rocket fuel. Lesson 3, purpose beats profit, 4,000 words. Next up, Lesson 3, purpose beats profit. Elon Musk doesn't chase cash, he chases problems, and that's why he's unstoppable. Seneca, Stoic legend, wrote, "It's not that we have a short time, but we waste it," and Elon doesn't waste a second. Tesla, kill oil reliance, 2020 stock jumps 700%. SpaceX, Mars by 2050, 350 billion valuation. Neuralink, fix brains. Testing now. He's not lounging. He's grinding 120-hour weeks, sleeping 6 hours, not for paychecks, for purpose. 2015, Tesla's cash flow crisis, nearly bankrupt. Model S takes off because he pushed a mission. 2008, Tesla dying. He bets $50 million on electric cars, not profit. 2022, Twitter's $44 billion mess. He buys it for free speech. Now X prints cash. Purpose drives, profit follows. Rewind to 2003. SpaceX starts. He sinks $100 million into space, not stocks. 2018. Model 3 hell. He lives in the factory for a cause. Your turn, wasting time on Netflix? Job with no soul? Find your problem. Leaky budget, dead-end gig. Solve it, invest $100 in an ETF. Because Elon's empires grew from meaning, why settle for less? 2025, Tesla's $1.5 trillion, SpaceX lands rockets, all from purpose. 2019, Neuralink's a joke, now it's real. Your purpose? What's your Mars? Drop it below, still listening? Good, because profit's the shadow, purpose is the sun. Lesson 4. Love the suck, 4,001 words. Here's the gut punch. Lesson 4. Love the suck. Stoic rule. Amor fati, love your fate. 2008, Elon's hell. Divorce, debt, doubt. He doesn't curse it, he thanks it. Sleeps on factory floors, not penthouses. Turns Tesla around. 2018, Model 3 nightmare. Stock tanking. He grinds, stock triples. 2019, Neuralink mocked. Now it's real. 2021, boring company laughed at, now digging. Every suck was strength. 2006, SpaceX's first crash. he loves the lesson. 2020, pandemic shuts Tesla, he fights back, wins. You're suck. Late rent, bad breakup, stalled goal. Love it, write it down, grind harder, because Elon's lows built billions. Why hate the pain? 2003, SpaceX starts. No one believes, he embraces it. 2015, Tesla's broke, he doubles down. Your worst moment? Mine was a lost gig, fueled me. What's yours? Tell me, still here. Great, because sucking's your superpower. Lesson 5, action kills fear. 4,001 words. Last one's a banger. Lesson 5, action kills fear. Epictetus said, cease worrying about what's beyond your will. And Elon's fearless. 2008, Tesla dying, he borrows, builds. 2022, Twitter chaos, 44 billion, he dives in. 2003, SpaceX, no blueprint, he starts. 2018, Model 3, hell, he acts, wins. Scared? Post that video, ask that raise, buy that crypto, because Elon's action turns 0 to 421 billion. 2015, Tesla's crisis, he pushes, Model S soars. 2019, Neuralink, he ignores skeptics, tests it. Your fear, job loss, failure? Act anyway. Takeaway, do one scary thing today because Elon didn't wait. What's your fear? Hit the comments. Still with me? Awesome, because action's your key to unstoppable. Conclusion, 2002 words. All right, we've walked through the fire of Elon Musk's Stoic secret, from his 2008 factory floor lows to his 421 billion empire in 2025. And now it's time to tie this all together. You've got the 5 keys that made him unstoppable, and they're not just for billionaires. They're for you, sitting there with your own chaos, your own dreams, your own fight. Let's recap. Lesson 1, control the chaos. Elon couldn't stop Tesla's 72-hour death clock or SpaceX's rocket explosions, but he controlled his hustle, borrowed $50 million, slept in the factory, and built a $1.5 trillion giant. You can't fix the world, but you can fix your next move. Lesson 2, failure's your fuel. 3 SpaceX crashes, $30 million gone. 2018's Model 3. Hell, Elon didn't quit, he fueled up, turned flops into a $350 billion SpaceX and a tripled Tesla stock. Your failures aren't walls, they're rocket fuel. Lesson 3, purpose beats profit. Seneca said we waste time. Elon doesn't. He chased problems like Mars and oil reliance, not paychecks, and landed 421 billion. Your purpose, not your wallet, is the gold mine. Lesson 4, love the suck, amor fati. Elon embraced 2008's divorce, debt and doubt, turned factory floors into launch pads. Your suck's your strength if you let it be. Lesson 5, action kills fear. Epictetus told us to stop worrying. Elon acted through Twitter's $44 billion chaos, SpaceX's blind start, and built empires. Action's your fear killer. So what's the big picture? This Stoic secret isn't a fairy tale. It's a playbook. Elon went from borrowing rent to banking billions, from rocket wrecks to Mars shots. And it's not about his genius, it's about his grit. 2006, SpaceX's first flop, he didn't blink. 2015, Tesla's cash crisis, he didn't fold. 2022, Twitter's mess, he didn't flinch. Every lesson stacks up to one truth. You're unstoppable if you choose to be. Still with me? Good, because here's where it gets real. Your life's got its own 2008. Maybe it's now, maybe it's coming. But these 5 steps are your armor. Control what you can, fuel your failures, chase your purpose, love your lows, act through fear. Elon's proof it works, Tesla's 1.5 trillion, SpaceX's 350 billion, Neuralink's brain chips, all from a guy who slept on a couch when the world said no. So what's your move? Here's your action step. Start small, save $50 today, put it in a savings app, or pitch that idea you've been scared to share. Because Elon's billions began with one step. Why $50? It's doable. It's real. It's yours. Ever wonder why most don't make it? They wait, they whine, they watch. Elon didn't, he moved. 2025's here, Tesla's king, SpaceX is cosmic, and you're next if you grab this. Hit that like button, subscribe, because this isn't the end, it's your beginning. Tell me in the comments, what's your first step? Save $50? Risk something? What's your 2008 you're flipping? I'm watching, and I know you've got it in you. This Stoic secret made Elon unstoppable. Now it's yours, but only if you act before it's too late. So what are you waiting for? Go steal it. Bonus section, how to apply this today, 2001 words. Now that you've got Elon Musk's Stoic secret locked and loaded, control the chaos, fuel your failures, chase purpose, love the suck, kill fear with action. Let's get down to the nitty-gritty. How do you apply this today, right where you're sitting, with your messy life, your big dreams, and your everyday grind? Elon didn't just stumble into $421 billion. He built it step by step, and you're about to do the same. Start with chaos, your inbox is overflowing, your boss is breathing down your neck, your bank account's wheezing. Sound familiar? Elon's 2008 was worse. Tesla 72 hours from dead, SpaceX rockets exploding, but he didn't freak, he focused. Today, pick one thing you can control. Maybe your morning, ditch the snooze button, wake at 6 a.m., save $10 from that coffee run, stash it in an app like Acorns. Because Elon's factory floor grind started small. Next failure's staring you down. That job you didn't get, that side hustle that tanked, that $100 you lost on a dumb bet. Elon's been there. 2006, SpaceX's first launch, $10 million up in smoke, 3 flops before a win. Now it's $350 billion. So today, take your last fail, write it down. What did it teach you? Then act, pitch a new idea, buy a stock like Tesla at a dip. Because failure's fuel if you burn it right. What's your latest flop? Drop it in the comments. Purpose time. Elon's Mars mission isn't a paycheck. It's a problem he's solving. Your job's boring. Your wallet's thin. What's your problem? Maybe it's time. You're wasting hours scrolling X. Cut it by 30 minutes. Start a blog. Invest $50 in an ETF. Because purpose pays. 2020, Tesla's stock soared 700% from Elon's mission. Still with me? Good, because here's the suck. Rent's late, car's busted, friend ghosted you. Elon loved his 2008 suck. Divorce, debt, factory floors, turned it into 1.5 trillion. Today, list your suck, love it, fix one piece, call that landlord, negotiate $20 off, because sucking's your strength. Ever wonder why Elon keeps going? Action, 2022, Twitter's $44 billion mess. He didn't overthink, he bought it, flipped it. Your fear's holding you, scared to quit. Start, speak. Today, kill it. Post that YouTube video, email that client. Buy $25 in crypto, because Elon's action took him from zero to billions. 2018, Model 3 hell. He acted, lived in the factory, stock tripled. Your day's chaos, failures, purpose, suck, fear. They're not random. They're your Stoic toolkit. Start small. Elon coded Zip2 at 24, slept in an office, sold it for $307 million. 2003, SpaceX, no blueprint. Now Mars-bound. Your $10 saved today, your pitch tomorrow, your blog next week, they stack. Why wait? 2025, Tesla's king, SpaceX is cosmic, Neuralink's wiring brains, all from daily moves. What's your first move? Save $10? Post something? Tell me below, because I'm not letting you off easy. This Stoic secret's alive. Elon applied it daily. 2008's borrow became 2025's billions. Your rent fight today becomes your win tomorrow. Hit that like, subscribe, because this isn't theory, it's your life, and you're one step from unstoppable. So what's stopping you? Act now, comment now, steal it now.